evening. Welcome to This Week in Review. Tonight's stories include Midland Construction have begun work in the Messieurs area. We had our first snowfall this past week. Santa Claus Parade is only 3 weeks away. The Lions Club won a number of awards at the recent DGO held in Stephenville. And more, so please stay tuned. Midland Construction were awarded the tender to install a new water line to the Messieurs area, as well as to do renovations to the dam site in Long Pond. Work got underway in the Messieurs area on Monday of this past week. Midland Construction was the lowest bidder for the tender to install the water line in the Messieurs area, as well as the renovations in the Long Pond area. Work got underway on Monday as workers were drilling rocks in the area, as well as bringing fill in the area. This part of the tender to install the water line is being done this year. However, the work to be done in the area of the Long Pond Dam will not be carried out until this spring. Residents of the Messieurs area have been trying for this new water line for some time now. Several members of the Burgeo Lions and Lioness clubs attended the recent DGO held in Stephenville. This year, as in past years, the Burgeo Lions Club won a number of awards. I understand that at the DGO held in Stephenville last weekend that Burgeo won a plaque for 3rd place overall in the district.
Yes, Dave, we won the 3rd place. We were the 3rd place winner in the district governor's contest. Now, this is a plaque here. Now, like each year, like the clubs can get points for certain things. And out of 52 clubs, we were selected as the 3rd highest point getters. Now, some people might say, well, you know, how come you didn't get 1st or 2nd? But we did win 2nd place last year. We won 1st place year before last. And I would say over the last 10 years, we've been one of the top 5 clubs in District 41S1 out of 52 clubs. There's a range of things you can get the points for. Publicity, having your M&A reports in on time, contributing to the Lions Club, things that we contribute to like LCIF, LFC, having your dues paid on time, doing projects and reporting it and things like that. This is what you get your points for, so I think it shows that we have been doing our work, or the members have been doing their work.
Okay, so I guess that's a proud accomplishment for the Burgeo Lions Club. Not only this year, but over the past number of years.
Yes, it is.
To be in the top 5.
It makes your president feel good. Shows that he's got all the members behind him. And not only that, I mean, it shows that you've got support from the public. Because without support from the public, the club could not do the work that it's doing.
Okay, the Burgeo Lions Club has also been a big contributor to the Max Sims camp. I understand that you got a number of awards to gain this year for that.
Yeah, now we've got at the Lions Center right now, we've got a plaque up showing that we are contribute to the camp. Our total contribution so far is over $25,000, which we have contributed to the camp. Now, for last year, our total contribution, I believe, was $2,500. And we are one of the top 10 clubs in Newfoundland. That's in all over Newfoundland. That's in both districts. And we have this patch here to go on our banner, showing that we are in the top 10. And our position in that top 10, we are number 4 in the top 10. And just to compare it, that state the city of St. John's. We are in 4th place in contribution to the camp. The city of St. John's is in 8th place. So it shows that in our projects that we have for the camp, that the public have been more than generous towards it. And I think Lion Gord can speak to that as well.
You know, well, I had the opportunity to go into the Messieurs camp this past summer. Went down with Stan to get the handicapped kids and some of the chaperones that been down there for a full week. We had been down there some 10 years ago, I guess, but to get back there now, that like we've seen on some TV programs, that you know, you got an handicapped kid there. Like if you try to explain to somebody that some handicapped kid that's there in a wheelchair, you know, he's at dancing. You know, you just don't believe it. But this is the kind of facilities they got: recreation rooms, that there's places that they can take the kids. Like it's almost like a dance song. They got the swimming pool there. The severely handicapped kid can, and an adult, of course, can go swimming. Their day is planned from 9 o'clock in the morning, I guess, to out of 12 o'clock that night. They're really entertained. Some goes down for weeks, some 2 weeks, and for anybody, you don't have to be a Lion, but I would, you know, say to anybody that's going down on Bay Spear Highway, that if they get the opportunity to go in and see the facilities that the Lions clubs across Newfoundland have put there for the handicapped people, that would be worth the drive in just to have a look at it, and to see some dollars that goes there, because you know, every dollar is well spent in that camp, and you can't contribute to a better group of people than the handicapped, of course, the ones that's less fortunate than ourselves, just to see them enjoy what you know we think is a nightmare.
We also have another patch here which shows the top 10% increase. And each year, every club in Newfoundland is asked to contribute a certain amount to the camp. And, well, that's a minimum. Some clubs probably don't contribute the amount. Some more contribute more. We always contribute our share and much more. And our percentage last year, we contribute 140% over what they were asking for. And so we've also got a patch put on our banner for that. And like Gord was saying about the camp itself, I mean, I've been down there now for 4 years. I go down every year to either take the group down or go down and bring them back. And for any Lions member to go into that camp and see what your money goes into, I tell you, it would make you feel good. And I think if anybody from the public go in, but you want to go in there, you want to go there when there's a group there and see how they're enjoying it and what's there for them. And I don't think anybody out in the general public would ever feel bad about contribute anything for that camp. It's something that's really enjoyed, and myself as a Lion, I'll do anything I can to raise money for it. And not because I've got an handicapped daughter that goes, because that's only a small part of it, but for all the one that goes, go down there and see that these people enjoying it. I'll tell you, it does your heart good.
Okay, Gord, I understand that you also received a very special award at the DGO last Saturday.
Yeah, well, it was a very special award, Dave. There were some 9 couples went in from here to the DGO, the District Governor's Organizational Meetings, and out of the district, there's 52 clubs, and I suppose within the district there's close to 500 members. Each year, this is hard to talk about this award because it's one that you get yourself, or you know, the one that I got, and it's hard to praise up the award. But anyway, it's nearly 500 Lions within the district, and each year
I would say it's more than that because it's 52 clubs. We've got 56 Lions in our club alone. So you're talking 52 clubs. I would say you're talking in excess of 2,500 members.
Yeah.
That's in the district. I think you were talking the.
Oh, yeah, that's
the
right too,
region.
because there's there's over 200 just in one particular region, yeah. So, so anyway, back when I joined the Lions Club back in 1972, a couple of years after I was in the club, that I received the Lion of the Year award on the local level. Well, the highest award that any one lion can receive within the district is the Lion of the Year award for the district, and it was quite an honor to go up and receive this, to have your name called out that you were the Lion of the Year, when there's so many lions out there that do a lot of service things for the community, and again help support Max Sims Camp, help support the the blind, getting monies for the out towards the blind thing, like say the CNI dog. Of course, that's a club commitment, but the club, the members, everybody's got to see that it's carried out. So anyway, the district governor saw that I suppose I was probably an outstanding lion throughout the district, and they gave me this award. And it's, like I said, the highest award that the district that you can receive on the district, and it's, well, the biggest honor that I've ever received. And it was really, really appreciated. I can't say really appreciated because I just enjoyed doing what I was doing. So this, it was nice to know that they appreciated me.
Yeah, it's a bonus for all your efforts.
Yeah, I suppose, a bonus in a sense, but when you enjoy, serving, getting out in the list sports and things like that, that you don't look forward to anything like this. But it's just great. And for once you didn't know, especially after coming through what I came through about a week ago, and then have something like this, but so, really meant a lot to me.
Okay, I also understand that there were a number of special awards given out at your local Lions party.
Yes, at our own awards night, we give out, mostly it's the awards given out for, like I said, previous year's officers. This year we had one special award, and I guess a little bit of background to it. Back in 1987, the club decided that they would contribute $1,000, that's US, to LCIF. Now, this is an international thing, which is monies is given out for disasters, or I would say, I mean, there's clubs in Newfoundland that have gotten funds through LCIF. So we decided to give $1,000 US to LCIF, and we could name a Melvin Jones Fellow. Now, what we decided to do it at $200 a year, and at the end of the 5 years, we would name our Melvin Jones Fellow. So this year, we made our final payment, and we named Lion George Ball as the Melvin Jones Fellow. We thought it was, George had been a very, very active member over the years. He'd been president, secretary, even chairman of pretty well all the committees, and regardless of what committee he was on, he was very active. If there was something going on, George was there. And seeing that he had to leave town to go to Corner Brook to work, and he's still a member of the Burgess Lions Club, he's now a member at large, we decided that what better way to show our appreciation to him but to name the Melvin Jones Fellow.
Okay.
And of course, that Melvin Jones Fellow, Stan, I don't think Stan included, but it's the highest award that any one lion can receive in Lions International. So you're looking at the top honor right around the world, right?
That's right, yeah.
So, I mean, George, like I said, went to an excellent member.
Okay, as you're aware, three people from Ramia went with us last year on the Skidoo trip.
Right.
Okay, I have a picture that I'm going to present to you. It's to the Burgess Lions Club, Top Pine Trip 1992, and it is from Steve Carter of Ramia.
I wouldn't mind taking, but since Stan is president, I think it would be fitting that he accepted.
Well, that's nice.
It's just their way of showing appreciation for being able to go along on the trip.
Well, we hope more of them's going to show up this year. We've
What's a bigger plan?
last year was our fourth trip. We had two to Hope Brook, one to Grand Bridge, and last year we went to Top Pond. And last year was the first time we had fellows from Ramia that joined in, and we're hoping that they're going to come over and go with us again this year, wherever the trip may be. Lion Clayton Porter is the chairman of that committee this year, and I think he's having a meeting sometime now before the end of the year to try and arrange something. I guess the trip will go off sometime in March. But that will hang in our community center in the meeting room.
Okay, is there anything else that either of you would like to add?
No, I guess probably since I'm chairman of the publicity for the Lions Club, I would just like to encourage the people to try and put a float together if they haven't already put some planning into it for our Santa Claus parade to be held on December the 12th. 13th, December the 13th. You know, like, I think that Burgeo has probably one of the best Santa Claus parades, and it's always nice to see somebody that have added a new float. So we would encourage businesses, organizations, and of course private individuals, if they want to put a Santa Claus float in, to feel free to do so, but contact the Lions Club just so as we can have a fair idea of how many floats will be in the parade.
Well, I'd like to thank everyone for their support to the Lions over the past years, and I know the coming year is probably going to be a bit rougher with the economic situation in town, and there's so many groups out there trying to raise money for things that I just ask for the support of the public, the same as every other year, and support us in whichever way we can, because without the support of the public, we can't do the things that we're committed to do. So I'd like to thank everyone for their past support, and ask them for the support in the future.
Okay, we'd like to thank you for speaking with us, and we'd like for you to keep us posted on the happenings of the Lions Club over the next year.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks.
The Sea Cadets will be going door to door in the next few weeks, selling tickets on an handmade oak bathroom cabinet. This cabinet, made of solid oak, was built by and donated to the Sea Cadets by Mr. Blaine Marks. The cabinet has a value of approximately $200. The Sea Cadets will be going door to door selling tickets on this cabinet. The tickets are to be drawn on December 24th. Tickets are $1 each. Anyone interested in purchasing tickets can do so by contacting any member of the Burgeo Sea Cadets. A number of kids ages 3 to 6 took advantage of an opportunity to hear a good story and have some fun on Saturday of last week. A story hour was held at the public library. Unfortunately, only a small group of kids turned out for the story hour, but those who did turn out seemed to have a really good time. It's great to see events such as this one planned for the kids of our community.
What's in there? A pumpkin.
With the Christmas parade only 3 weeks away, Christmas itself is not that far off either. A month from today, Christmas will be only 3 days away. This year, as in previous years, the Lions are hoping to have a great turnout for the Santa Claus parade. Any groups or organizations or businesses that are planning on entering a float in the Santa Claus parade are asked to contact Lion Glenn Han. Hopefully we can all pull together and make this another great Santa Claus parade.
Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout.
We took our camera to the Senior Center site this past week to see what changes have been made since we last visited.
Since the new contractor began work at the Senior Citizens Complex here in Burgeo, work has been moving along at a fairly rapid pace. Thus far, the roof has been put on the building, all the cement has been poured on the floor inside, and most of the floor inside has been boarded over as well. As well, most of the plumbing for the building has been laid in the floor. Also, most of the strapping appears to be up in the ceiling of the building. With the roof now in place, the building has taken on a new look, outside as well as inside. A roofing crew are busy now putting the last of the shingles on the roof.
We had our first snowfall on Monday, our second snowfall on Tuesday, our third snowfall on Wednesday. You get the picture.
Up until November 15th, we seemed rather fortunate. We hadn't had any snow worth talking about, hardly any slippery road conditions, etc. However, on November 16th, once it started, Mother Nature dished out quite the winter's weather.
Well, that's it for tonight's program. Please stay tuned now for the bandwagon. And for all you accordion music lovers, there's an extra treat in there for you. On behalf of BBS and the BBS volunteers, I'm Dave Cooper. Have a great week.